in your life is the moment you realize that you're going to die someday. Just like some older family members have gone, you will go. It's going to be your turn someday. And now here's the thing. You don't even know when it is. Is it going to happen today, tomorrow, in 10 years, in 50 years? You don't know. You understand? There's this lab in the US that somebody was saying the other day that when they scan, they take your DNA, they scan everything. After scanning, they study it, they predict within a month of accuracy when you're going to die. This guy that was saying, he said that they predicted 10.4 years for him. And this guy is 58 years. So after studying everything, the doctor told him that they are from his DNA, how old his body is and organs and stuff, they are predicting he has 10.4 years. That's somewhere around 10 years and let's say 3 to 4 months extra. But here is the interesting thing. He might not even live up to that. He might be in a building that will collapse. One of the greatest mental awareness or wokeness that you can ever experience is the moment you realize that you could just end one day, all right? And here's the worst one. You could end up in a situation where you can no longer use parts of your body. You're still alive, but you can't enjoy the thing. You can't even talk or do some things people have to help you with. That makes you appreciate the moment, this moment that you have now where you can still use your hands and legs. And you might be sick in one place or the other, it's okay, but you can still move around. You still have your intellect intact. You can still read and understand, use social media. It makes you appreciate the moment and live it in full. Many people are not living in full. There are many inner dreams you've had since childhood, but you've not tried them. Because what? I don't know. What's delaying you? You are thinking of a time in future when you will now finally be able to do that, or you have time. There is time. Anything that is taking your time too much now is not worth it, no matter what it is. If you have money now, take care of yourself. Take yourself to vacation. You deserve it. It's not only your junior ones and your dependents and the urgent 5K, 2K you'll be sending to everybody you have at Christmas. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm saying that you yourself also need something. If you have the money for vacation and you've always had that dream, go and fulfill that dream for yourself. You understand? Sometimes you take excuse from family just to get yourself, because once you're okay mentally, you can support every other person. You don't want to end up in a situation where there's regret. If you have always wanted to be physically fit, start exercise. Stop telling me that your job is taking too much of your time. It's because you're giving that job too much time. If you look at your employment letter, they said 9 to 5. Why are you working after 5? Tell me. Is that your father's business? It's an honest question. I'm not saying it's bad or good. I'm just asking you. Why are you getting to work 3 hours before others? Is that your father's business? I'm not saying it's bad or good, all right? Don't misquote me. I'm just saying that sometimes when you think that your job is taking too much time, it's because you're giving it too much time and you're not giving time and attention to yourself. What's going to happen some days, guys? You're going to either mentally or physically break down. And here's the shocker. When you break down, the world will carry on as if you never existed. If you die today, they will throw you inside the ground and then cover it quickly. Everybody will cry, some crocodile tears before they are fighting. The people you have been helping, they will start fighting for your properties. Even family that you have, the children, husband, wife, they will just, or your wife may even marry another husband. Your husband will marry another wife. Your children will start hustling on their own, maybe look for another mentor. So, in as much as you're helping, supporting other people, don't forget yourself. Alright? Make sure that you're okay. If you are the type that have always loved something, let's say game, go and buy that game. It's an investment so that you can be mentally okay. You will live longer. But if you live well, comfortable, fine, no pressure, you live longer. Alright? Billionaires will always say it, that for you to get rich, any money you're making in your business, you pay yourself first. I don't know if you've heard it before. Pay yourself first before you start thinking of others. Even in an airplane, if it wants to crash, they will tell you that once you put that oxygen, put it on yourself. Even if you have a child, a baby that is suffocating, and the plane wants to crash, take the mask, put on yourself first. And then you take the second one and start looking for your child to put. Why? Because if you live longer, then you have the opportunity to save the person. Pay yourself first. If you're watching this, there's something you've been dreaming of, or you're always sending that money to people. There's a certain car you like, you're always sending the money to people, you are never able to have that money. Or you have it, but you're keeping it in case somebody asks. Don't be careless with money, alright? Don't misquote me. But spending that money on yourself is not a sin. These are things we learned from being too responsible from childhood. You don't take care of yourself, and then you are taking care of everybody. Spending money to upgrade the quality of your room is not a waste. You understand? Invest money in your living place, a particular room or house. You make it fine so that anytime you come back from work, it's looking cool. If you're in Africa, you probably want to buy an AC or something. Some of you have the money to buy nice cars. That if you're driving, you feel comfortable. You're driving an ancient car because what? You're thinking of what if this person asks me for money, so I'll have money to. You are not Jesus Christ. You will die early. You understand? Chop life before life chop you.